Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanya, and in this video I would like to share with you my story how I came from a vegan diet or vegetarian diet to a carnivore diet. So let's get started from the beginning. I used to be super ill at the age 24. I had so many diseases like disease for with my woman health. I had candida problems like all the time. I had stomach problems. I had leaky gut, which was disaster. Like I could not digest like nothing, and I had constantly pain in my stomach, and I had GERD, like it was burning always in my chest. I could not sleep. I had so big depression, like I was super depressed, and I took antidepressants. And I used to go to the doctors. They gave me some treatment, some pills, some medicine, antibiotics, but it didn't help at all. Like at some point, I understood that it will be never better. Like I will be so ill like this my whole life. I used to cry a lot because when you are at the age 24, understand that it will be not better and you will stay like this the whole life, and maybe you will not be able to give birth, to have children, to build relationships, because when you constantly think about all these diseases and you cannot be healthy, of course you are depressed. So, and at one point, and I understood that I have to take all responsibilities to my hands, and to search information in internet and to help myself somehow, to make my life better, to go to the work, to do my job, and to have money and to live somehow, because I could not stay the whole life at my parents' home and cry. And I found some diets and information about vegetarian diet and then about vegan diet. So I started to do vegetarian diet, and first things I reduced, of course, meat. I reduced some eggs, but I still had dairy. I used to eat cheese. I ate a lot of fruits, a lot of vegetables, a lot of nuts. I used to do like big salads. And I used to go to my work with a lot of containers, with salads, which was ridiculous because I had like huge bag of some greens and some fruits and coconuts. And I spent a lot of time at the kitchen because I was cooking all these vegetarian dishes. Like I could cook maybe for 3 hours, because at this time I also had relationships. Like I used to live with my partner and he used to eat meat. And I had to cook for him meat, and for me, I had to cook some vegetarian stuff. Anyway, I did some vegetarian diet, and it lasted like for 1 year. I have to say that I felt better. I felt better because I reduced some processed food, I reduced sweets, I reduced sugar, and somehow I stopped to drink milk because all these vegan stories and dogmas that you don't have to drink milk because it's like for children of the cow, not for a human being, not for humans. Anyway, so I felt better, but at the same time, not all my problems went away, and I still had problems with candida. And with candida, it was even worse because I was still eating fruits, and it's still sugar and they are sweet. And at some point, I had so huge problems with candida when I did some video about this. Like in my previous video about candida, I told you like I had inflammation every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks I had problems, and I could not do anything with it because I used to take so many treatments that was from doctors, and candida, it didn't react to them, like never. So I started to search again for information, and I have found that sugar is not really good if you have candida, and you have to reduce this. But I was already on vegan diet, so I started to do vegan diet, and I understand that I have to reduce all fruits. And what we have in result, I could eat only like kale, nuts, some greens, some beans, but almost nothing. And it was disaster because you are on keto vegan diet. Can you imagine this? Like it was like a hell. And of course, I ate all these nuts. I ate coconut. I ate coconut fat. I ate like some plant-based fats, but it didn't work. It didn't work at all. And I still had problem with candida, and I lost weight. Like, I lost a lot of weight. I didn't have any power, like, to go to a work, to do my job, to study, to meet with my friends. I used to do yoga, and I could go like to the office, stay somehow there. Then I went to the yoga, do my yoga class, did my yoga class, and then I went home and I slept. That's it. That was my whole life. So it was no energy for anything. But at the same time, I started to see some videos about ketogenic diet and carnivore diet. When I saw carnivore diet, I thought, oh my God, those people, they are like crazy, because you cannot eat meat only. But now I know that it's possible. And I discussed with my vegan friends, like, oh my gosh, did you see this? They're so crazy. And how can they live like this? It's not normal. They kill animals and so on and so on and so on. But at the same time, I started to see like dreams when I was sleeping, that I eat some cream, I eat cottage cheese, I eat cheese, and I started to see dreams about meat, and I'm not joking. It was so strange, but I told myself, yeah, it's old habits. It's just your brain makes you to miss this. Yeah, doesn't matter. And then one day, I remember this so clearly. I could not stand. I went to the store, I bought chicken, I baked this, and all this time when I was baking this chicken, I was staring at the oven and I was counting like a minutes. And when I took this chicken, I ate first bite. It was like a heaven, and it was so crispy, it was so juicy, and it was so good. And after this time, I understood that I cannot live without meat. And I started to do like ketogenic diet. Like, I left some salads, I left meat, of course. I added meat to my diet, and I felt energy like this. It was so fast, it was so good, and I started to feel like again this wish to live. If you understand what I mean, I had power to meet my friends, to see my family, to spend time with my partner, and I started to do like more movements, more activities than just yoga, because yoga doesn't take so much power. And at the same time, I felt that my problems with candida, they were slowly cured, because I didn't notice so many inflammation now, because I reduced sugar, but at the same time I added fat and protein. And slowly I understood that carnivore diet, it's something that I should try, because as I said, on ketogenic diet I still had some problems, but I felt with my intuition that if I do carnivore diet, they will disappear like completely. And I was right. And almost like 5 years I do carnivore diet, and I have to say that it was like best decision in my life, because I don't know, in compared to vegan diet, it works much better, and it takes not so much time to cure, because with vegan diet you have to do all these movements, you have to cook a lot, you have to take food with you, have to take this like this fat, this nut, this green, to combine them. You wait till it works. With carnivore diet, it's like 1-2 weeks and you feel good. You don't have bloating, you have like good feelings in your gut. I don't have any problems with my stomach anymore, like never. With my woman health, like all problems just disappear. But the biggest problem was candida, and candida, it's so under control, and I forgot how it feels, and I hope that I will never remember how it feels. But I have to say that for me, it's only my experience. I don't tell you that you have to do this and this, but from my experience, carnivore diet worked for me much better, and I don't see any dreams about banana or about some fruits or salads, because meat is natural for us. And on vegan diet, like I constantly felt that something is missing, and it was meat. So yeah, this was my experience about how I came from vegan diet to carnivore. I hope it was interesting for you. If you have the same story, if you came from vegan diet to carnivore, please share this in the comments. It would be interesting for me to see this. And plus, if you still are on vegan diet and you want to try, please try. I'm sure it will work for you. See you in the next video. Bye bye.